So I have taught two definitions. What are the two definitions I have taught? One is what you mean by inclination of a line. Another is what you mean by slope of a line. Inclination of the line is the angle made with x-axis and line, but the measure is always from anti-clockwise direction from x-axis. And this is called positive angle. And if you measure this way, it is a negative angle. So the inclination is positive means the angle is making acute angle, the line is making acute angle with the positive x-axis. If the inclination is negative, that means you need to rotate it from the x-axis in the clockwise direction. In that case, slope would be negative of tan theta. Is it okay? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
write your answer. Slope of this line, write down the slope of the line. Deposit x, y. You have to write your answer, sir. Now let's imagine it is trisecting. It's trisecting the third quadrant. That means this equal to this equal to this. L1, L2. Right, this is the first question. This is the second question. This is the third question. Third question, you have to write slope of L1, slope of L2. Both you have to write. So what is the answer? Arnav, what will be the slope of this line? Yes, very good. Tripti, correct. Yes. Janvi, correct. Tripti, 2 बार 3 कैसे आया? Shivan, correct. Alina, कौन सा minus? Alina, which answer you have given me? First one. How do you get minus sign? ऐसा लिया ना? Positive direction, no? Slope will be tan 45. So your slope will be 1. Okay. Right, Kasha, fine. Sean, answer is how root 3 tan 45. If you do not know the value, please write down the value direct the side 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. 0, 1 by root 3, 1, root 3, infinity. This is the value of tan. What about this one? How will you do the second question? Many have given correct answer. Saksham, good. Very good. So if this is 150, what would be this angle? It would be minus 30, right? So slope of this line would be minus tan 30. And hence will be minus 1 by root. I hope you understood.
Sir, I had answered the second question.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Now tell me, what about this third question? It is trisecting the which quadrant? Second quadrant.
Second.
Yeah, L1 and L2 are trisecting second quadrant. So can you tell me what will be this angle? What will be this angle? Minus 30.
Minus 30.
And this would be?
Minus 60.
Minus 60.
Minus 60. So slope of L1 will be minus tan 30.
1.
L1,
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
L1 is, this is L1, no? So
Yes.
minus tan 60.
Yeah.
Minus root.
Minus.
L2 will be minus tan 30.
Minus 1 by root 3.
Minus 1.
Minus 1 by root 3.
Anybody not understood or have a difficulty in understanding this, what I explained, please tell me, because some of you joined late. Everybody understood the meaning of slope? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
fine. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to moving to the next. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Fourth.
Yes, sir.
If a line is parallel to x-axis, what is its slope? What will be the slope of line if they are parallel to x-axis? So imagine a diagram. You have to visualize every time when I ask you a question in this coordinate geometry, you should see it. So imagine a line parallel to x-axis. What is the angle between L1 and x-axis? When I say x-axis, positive x-axis. Yes, who has given? Yes, Trupti, correct. Others also give me angle between two lines when they are parallel. What will be the angle between them? Yes. I asked you the angle. Some angle cannot be infinity. Tan of this, some angle can be. I asked you angle. Angle between L1 and x-axis. Yes, Janvi, you are correct. Whenever two lines are parallel, what is the angle between them? What is the angle between the line when they are parallel? Can anybody tell me?
0 degree.
0 degrees. So L1 and x-axis are parallel. So angle between them will be 0. So slope will be tan 0. And tan 0's value is 0.
0.
So if the line is parallel to x-axis, then the slope of the line would be 0. Set fifth one. If the line is perpendicular to x-axis, what will be its slope?
90 degree.
90 degree.
90 degree.
90.
Angle inclination will be 90, slope will be tan 90. Correct, no? Take
Yes,
tan
sir.
of it.
Yes, sir.
No?
Yes.
So it will be not defined.
Not defined.
Not defined.
So if the line is perpendicular to x-axis, what do you mean by this? Logically tell me, imagine the electric pole. You are sitting on the top of an electric pole. You're asking what the slantness of this electric pole. What will say? It's not defined. There's no slantness there. But if you are climbing a, let's say you're cycling a hill. When you're like cycling a hill, is there any inclination with the ground? Yes, there'll be a slope
Yes,
here.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So there's a slope here. But if it is perpendicular like this, we say the slope is not defined.
Not defined.
Is it clear? And
Yes,
suppose
yes,
you
sir.
are riding bicycle on a plain road. Imagine you are riding a bicycle on a plain road. What will you say? The slope is 0. Slope is 0 here.
0.
Is it understood the difference? Okay. Now
Yes,
let's
sir.
compare two lines. We are going to compare two lines. Two line slopes. If the two lines are parallel to each other, imagine line L1, and line L2. They are parallel to each other. Then what can you say about the slope of L1 and slope of L2? This will be L2 slope. Tan theta will be the L2 slope. If this angle is theta, what will be this angle? Will it be same or different?
Same.
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 So they both will be same. So here also slope will be tan theta. So both the values will be equal. So both will have the same slope. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Two
sir.
lines are parallel, the slopes will be equal. So may you write your conclusion? If two lines are parallel, do one thing, you call it theta 1, call it theta 2, slope is tan theta 1, tan theta 2, then you say theta 1 is equal to theta 2, theta 1 equal to theta 2, so tan theta 1 equal to tan theta 2, so slopes are equal. This is your understanding. And here you'll write if two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. So if slope of L1 is 2 by 3, slope of L2 is 4 by 6. What can you say about L1 and L2?
2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 6.
So what can you say about L1 and L2? They are
Equal.
slopes are equal. So the lines are
Parallel.
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 Lines are parallel. So 4 by 6 is nothing but 2 by 3.
Yes, sir.
So slope of L1 is equal to slope of L2. Therefore, L1 is parallel to L2. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what about the lines are perpendicular? Let's see what happens. Okay, are you ready? If two lines are perpendicular, then what happens? Let's have a look at it. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, this angle, and this angle. Imagine they are perpendicular to each other. So this is 90 degrees. So this angle will be 90. If this is theta 1, how much will be this? How much will be this? Can you tell me? Don't speak out. Hey, why? How you cannot say this? If this is 90, this is theta 1, how much will be this?
90 minus theta. Oh, I'm
Yes, 90
180
minus,
plus 90 minus theta.
Plus,
correct. 180 minus 90 plus theta.
plus
So
theta.
90 minus theta 1. And the slope of this line will be minus of tan of, or you can say here also you can speak. This will be 90 plus theta. ऐसा भी बोल सकता है. Anything will do. Then, and you also know that tan 90 plus theta will lie in the second quadrant, and it will be minus tan theta.
Minus.
Okay, if you don't know this formula, don't worry. Next class, I'm going to take trigonometry only after this topic. So I'll teach you this later. Anyhow, you remember like this. This will be minus 1 upon tan theta. If this is slope is tan theta 1, this slope is minus 1 upon tan theta 1. In other words, if you have not understood this trigonometry part, forget it. Don't worry about it. Whenever two lines are perpendicular, whenever L1 is perpendicular to L2, slope of L1 into slope of L2 will be minus 1. What does that mean? Please write down this. If L1 write like this. If this later on, you'll understand this -1 upon tan theta 1. It is okay if you don't mention too much. Only what I require today is, if two lines are perpendicular, product of the slope should be -1. So tell me, if slope of L1 is P by Q, if slope of L1 is P by Q, what will be the slope of L2? What is given? L1 is perpendicular to L2. What will happen?
minus q by
Minus
Minus
reciprocal
P
of
by
Q
Q.
by
q by p.
P.
Q by P.
clear. Understood that? Everybody followed?
Yes, sir.
Have you written this much?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everybody, if slope of L1 is 2 by 3, slope of L2 is let's say minus 4 by 6. Slope of L3 is minus 9 by 6. Correct? Yeah. Now, what can you say about L1, L2, and L3? What can you say about L1, L2, L3? Yes, your sound is breaking.
L1 and L3 are perpendicular to each other.
L1 and L3. This is L3, yeah?
And L1 and L2 are parallel.
Yes. L1 and L3 are perpendicular because product of the slope is -1. This is nothing but 2 by 3. So they both are equal. So
Parallel.
L1,
It is parallel.
They are
L2.
parallel.
I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can make a note of this example. Same slope, parallel. Reciprocal and opposite sign, perpendicular. सबको समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to teach you another formula. Are you ready?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Now look at this. Yeah, I'll draw it this way. I don't know the angle made by the line with x-axis, but I know 2 points on this line. 1 point here, 1 point here. How will I calculate the slope of this line? I don't know this angle. If I know this angle, I could have said tan of that angle is slope. I know only 2 points on the line. How will I find the slope? What you do is, I'll make a small diagram. Suppose this angle is theta. Then this angle also would be theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And slope will be tan of the angle theta. And tan theta is opposite side
Upon adjacent.
upon adjacent side. So opposite side means, suppose I call this as A, B, C. That means it's length AC upon length BC.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you tell me how much is this height? Wait 1 minute. I'll just take some. What is this height? Coordinate of this point is x2, y2. So this height is nothing but y2. Do you agree with that statement?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this height would be y1.
Y1.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Y1.
Because coordinate is x1, y1. So AC will be y2 minus y1. This much AC. This much will be y2 minus y1.
Yes, sir.
Similarly,
Yes.
this will be x2 minus x1.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
slope
sir.
will be what? Difference of the y coordinate divided by difference of the x coordinate. Shreya, you give me the answer. Very good. Slope of the line, when you know 2 points on the line, slope of the line is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Have you noted? Slope of the
Yes.
line passing through capital A, whose coordinate is x1, y1, and the other point B is x2, y2. So slope is tan theta, that is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is y2 minus y1. Adjacent side is x2 minus x1. So slope became difference of the y coordinate divided by difference of the x coordinate. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Writing. Okay, calculate slope of this line. 3, 4 minus 1, 2. Find the slope of the line. What is the formula? Difference of the y coordinate. What is the first y coordinate you're getting? Any one of them you can take. Yes, somebody has given the answer. Yes, Saksham. 4 minus 2. Difference of the y coordinate divided by difference of the x coordinate.
Minus
3 minus minus 1 हो जाएगा. So answer is 1 by 2. Let me see who are the ones who give me the answer. Yes, Riya, Janvi, Samra. Good. Okay. Now we'll practice more. Are you all ready to answer my questions?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Share with you.